Well, hi there, everybody, and good Monday morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski here. Just went through a very interesting Today show, NBC Nebraska Today, here for the last couple of hours of our morning anchor, Shelby Fenster. She's stranded in Lincoln because of the weather we had over the weekend. Of course, it was a big surprise for many of us. We didn't really see this coming in the forecast models until Saturday. It didn't look like it was going to be a big impact until Saturday. It started to look like and we may be impacted by this. And sure enough, there have been some big impacts. We have more snow on the way here, but first, of course, the slick roads, that's a huge concern this morning, but also bitterly cold conditions. We have wind chill advisories that continue in south central Nebraska until 9 o'clock, or 10 o'clock, excuse me, in eastern Nebraska until 9 o'clock this morning. So wind chill is still in that 15 to 20, 25 below range out there. So definitely want to be bundled up this morning. Bitterly cold start to our day as clouds start to roll in from the west. We're actually seeing temperatures climb already, and we're going to see a really good temp climb out there, but still going to be a little bit chilly out there later on today, especially the farther east you go, with 20s, 30s, and even some 40s out there to the west here where there's less snow on the ground. Now tonight, not nearly as cold, although still teens and 20s for overnight lows. It's just a big improvement over this morning. We'll see a few clouds overnight, especially towards tomorrow morning, and then partly to mostly sunny skies tomorrow, and a cool day out there. Depends on where you live, though. 30s in the east, 40s in the middle, and maybe some 50s out west, so a pretty good range in temps out there for tomorrow as well. We'll see another big drop in temps, it looks like, as we get towards Wednesday. You don't see it on this map here because it only goes through 6 o'clock here, but after that, we're going to start to see a clipper system coming out of the northwest, and that's going to have some big impacts, more snow on the way here. Let's look at what we have on the way here. Again, quiet through the next couple of days, but after midnight Tuesday night, through about noon or so on Wednesday, maybe a little bit after noon, we could be talking about some quick hit of snow, but it could be very impactful as it falls pretty quickly. We're talking about several inches of snowfall somewhere in the area. The higher chances would be southern Nebraska compared to the areas to the north here, but not saying that this may not shift a little bit farther to the north or south. But again, this could be impactful, so something to be ready for later on this week as we'll be shoveling out once again. Now, temps for today, again, a wide range in temps, 20s and 30s up north, partly sunny to the west. We're looking at 30s and 40s. Again, less snow on the ground, warmer air mass to the west. That'll help them warm up a little bit more. Later on this week, that'll be a similar story. 20s and 30s in the south, maybe even near 40 degrees in Plainville, Kansas, and to the east, low to mid-20s. So again, obviously much colder to the east, and of course heavier snow, more snow on the ground to the east. Now, a lot going on in your 7-day forecast, at least temperature-wise. Of course, the next couple of days, a warming trend, and then here comes that snow on Wednesday. We'll probably see temperatures fall during the day on Wednesday, so it could be similar to what we saw on Sunday. Not quite as much wind, but still going to be a little bit on the breezy side. After a cold start Thursday morning, once again, we do get back to around 30, so it's almost a day like today just a bit on Thursday, as those temps are going to climb pretty quickly. And now I'm going with lower to mid, even upper 40s Friday through the weekend. Sunday, there are some question marks with that temperature as the European forecast model is going cold with another chance of snow again on Sunday. The American forecast model, which the National Weather Service puts out, is actually going warmer than what you see here. So I've kind of went a little lower than the American, but I didn't want to go as cold as what the European is showing with the teens. That could possibly come in. So we'll kind of get that settled in. But one thing about these temps later on this week, if we didn't have all the snow on the ground, we'd be talking about 50s and maybe near 60 degrees. Now, western Nebraska with less snow on the ground, you're definitely going to see those kind of temps. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting forecast. Very tough to forecast when you have snow on the ground, but that's the case. Unfortunately, winter has returned to the area, and Punxsutawney Phil this morning, of course, said 6 more weeks of winter for us because he did see a shadow. But of course, again, on a more serious note, again, be careful out there this morning. Slick roads, very cold, and of course, be very careful as we get towards Wednesday with that next round of snow on the way. So there's your forecast for this Monday, this Groundhog Day. Until next time, I'm meteorologist Travis Klineski. Hope you have a fantastic Monday.